Hi everyone, it's JerryEnchantress, and I'm here with your weekly reading and love message from your person. It's a pick a card and generally Disney oriented a lot of the time as far as the placements that you can choose from and a lot of my cards that I'm using. And again, this week I'm going to use my wonderful Disney Villains tarot deck that I got. I like it so much, and I'm also going to use my little my little Princess Lenormand that I made. And so for our markers, we have Disney dads. I like dads, okay? I'm in the dad age range. I don't know about you guys. Some of you are not necessarily in the dad age range, but you like the dad age range. It doesn't matter. Either way, dads are awesome. And I am going to say thank you to the dads for being so sexy and hot and handsome. So we've got, this is Tarzan's dad. I don't know. I don't remember that movie where his dad was in it. I'm going to have to check that out. This is Aladdin's dad, and I don't know that movie either. And then we have Zeus, Hercules' dad. Okay, so I don't know their names either except for Zeus. So I'm just going to put them in the timestamp as Tarzan's dad, Aladdin's dad, and Hercules' dad. Okay, everybody? So you don't have to choose your favorite dad. You can just choose by number, 1, 2, or 3, timestamp, or whichever is the hottest. I'm not going to show much of my hands. I've been working like I'm Cinderella / Scarlett O'Hara. Like, don't look at my hands. I'm going to wear gloves because I can't let you see me sweat and see all the work that I've done. Yeah, I've been busy week, busy. And I just thought I'd throw this in for you guys. And if you don't know who I am and you're just stumbling upon this channel, hello, I'm JerryEnchantress and this is Pixie Dust Tarot. And I do this every week. And I haven't missed a week, I think, in a very long time. So I think I'm really doing pretty good on keeping up with this weekly reading message from your person. Your person can be anybody from a crush to twin flame, but my channel seems to lean more towards the higher evolved love relationships, the soulmate twin flame types around here, and generally speaking. So but a lot of crushes turn into that, a lot of things that seem like just a crush turn into something bigger. And these days it seem like we're getting, we have so much self-worth these days, us divine feminines, the majority of us, that we're attracting more and more of these very beautiful high-level relationships. So good for us. Anyway, so I am here to help you on your journey wherever you may be to finding love. And I'd like to do this weekly message because a lot of times if you are in, like, say, in a crush situation, you wondering, what is that guy thinking, or feeling, or what would he say to me if he could? And then definitely if you're in a twin flame relationship, you're oftentimes in separation or non-communication, and you'd like to know what's going on with them. So this is kind of helps fill in the gaps. And some of you have great communication skills, but maybe there's just a few things that you'd like to know in addition to the things that they already tell you. All right, you guys, so let's find out, okay? So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them be attracted to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Okay, pile 1, Tarzan's dad. He is pretty cute. Okay. Let's see what... So I just have some pre-pulled messages, pre-shuffled, and then we'll live shuffle a few more. So from my Neverland card deck, we have... Tick, 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 tick. I think this one is so awesome, and I get the sense that has to do with something is about to arrive. It's only a matter of time. Like, it's getting very near. It's like tick tock, the time has come. A lot of times this tick tock is ominous or menacing, right? It's like, oh no. But this is, I think, a good tick tock. It's like, divine timing, and which can also be kind of like exciting and a little nerve-wracking and kind of make you have butterflies in your stomach or something. So I feel like something like that's happening for you guys. And then we have your romantic fairy message is, see, divine timing. A serendipitous event is about to happen, you guys, for you, pile 1. So let's get some let's get some twin flame messages. If this applies, great. If not, just kind of take it as a loose love message. We have messages of trust. My heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you. Romantic messages. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual, other times I visualize our future together. And a union message. You are my true love, my heart, and my soul. Aww. Let's put that there. Okay, and now let's get some Enchanted Embrace. This is love lyrics, love song titles, and kind of a mix of things. And you might recognize some Disney songs. This wasn't very geared towards Disney, but there's a few here and there. I am now inspired to do a whole Disney lyric deck. I think I'm going to do that. That will be fun. So we have, now that I see you, everything is different. Now that I see you. So you might resonate with Rapunzel and Flynn, that moment where they just realize, oh, you know, I see things differently. And you light up my life. So I got goosebumps on that one. You might be each other's beacon, you know, you bring light to this person's life. And this person could be saying it to you, or you know, they both are doing it for each other. Let's see how they're feeling. Renewed energy. I don't know what's come over me, but I'm feeling so exhilarated and alive. Nostalgic. Feeling like I've known you my whole life. Maybe we've met before in a past life. I have fond memories. Growing old together. Can I have this dance for the rest of my life? And date night. Feeling like I'd like to take you on a ride, show you a whole new world, and spend special memorable time with you. Very nice. All right, let's get a couple more from the Lovers Oracle. We have, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as an ocean. Wow. I got goosebumps all over. Let's see about the princesses. This is my little Disney princess. It's a jumbo playing card deck that I turned into Lenormand, and you got trust. Let's see anything else important. And gratitude. Those are really good, important steps in the whole manifestation process in the law of attraction. Trust is that letting go of the how, you know, trusting in the universe, surrendering, knowing that the universe got this. You know, you sent the message. Now you just have to trust that it'll get, you know, that it'll transform, it'll come to you. And gratitude is not, you know, feeling the lack of things, but just seeing all the good that you have in your life. So an attitude of gratitude will definitely help bring this closer to you. I had a little pity party last night by myself, and I felt bad while I was doing it. I was like, why am I crying? Why am I upset? Well, it happens, you know, and you know what? Let it happen if it does. There's nothing, you know, sometimes we just gotta cry, and then you just get over it, right? You get over it and you start fresh and look at things in a different perspective, right? So, but don't ever feel bad for having those emotions, because that's something that sometimes you just have to work something out, you know? All right. Now let's see what the villains have to say. Okay, let's see. Well, what can we look forward to this week, or what does the villains want us to know? Well, we got two cards stuck together. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we have the King of Cups and the Tower. But the Tower, you know, I feel like actually in the villains deck, it's not quite too bad. I feel like maybe, you know, you might feel you're in a sort of Rapunzel moment that you won't be in very long, you know. I feel like you'll be able to get out of this tower and go live your life and find those adventures. But I feel like there's a part of you that feels sort of safe in this tower, but at the same time also a little bit frustrated, a little bit needing to get out, needing to explore, needing to see the world. And what I love about Rapunzel is she's almost like, I mean, she can't climb her own hair, but basically she's her own ladder, you know, in a sense. So it's almost like she has her own power to make these changes within her life. The spirit might help you along, though, with some kind of surprise, sudden, unexpected thing. And sometimes it can be very, you know, like really shake up kind of thing. And sometimes not as bad, you know. Sometimes it all depends on how well you're able to maneuver and go with the flow and receive new experiences and stuff. So a tower moment for some is not quite as harsh as it is for everybody. If you resist too much, then it can be harder. But if you start to see the signs and you go with it and you kind of work with spirit, then soon you will be getting out that door and doing some new fun things that you've been wanting to do anyway. The King of Cups here, I think, is somebody that's either going to help you, somebody that loves you, that wants to show their love to you. Look, he's got a treasure map, like he might be trying to find you, or he's got an idea about where you guys could go together. He's kind of like dastardly a little bit, you know. It's the that's where it's like, okay, so there's an ominous thing about him. He's kind of like, he's sweet, but also a little dangerous at the same time. And so like at like two things in one. It's like the TikTok is kind of like exciting, you know, it's almost time. And at the same time, it's like, mwahaha, it's almost time, my love, you know. So it's like, I have you in my clutches, you know, like kind of that kind of attitude. And so it can make you both excited and a little scared, because this person has a very strong personality, but they're definitely a cup, you know, that's love, full of love. So don't let Captain Hook scare you. That he's just a representation of this king who actually has quite a lot of love for you. So don't let appearances scare you. This love can be very strong and maybe a bit intimidating, but it's very genuine. All right, so let's see now what your charms have to say. Oh, I was going to use this one instead, because this is my Disney bowl. All right, so we have stubborn spin. Somebody's got we got the twin flame. I was just gonna say, somebody has a stubborn attitude, but fixed. And this also makes me think of Taurus and the full moon in Taurus eclipse, which is a big mix of weirdness right there. But so stubborn energy, but that's also like open-minded. And when we've got the twins, we got the twin flames, the twin angels, and I consider them a twin flame sign. And ooh, babies, you know, new beginnings, making babies, innocence and projects and things like that. And we have Kristoff. We've got, I feel like Kristoff is just a good, decent man, you know. Just think of his character, you know, like he's got potential. He's definitely, he makes me think of my daughter's boyfriend in a way. You know, like some people have such good intentions, and sometimes we overlook their good intentions because they're such good people, you know. So we have like a lot of expectations for them. So I think that's like, give Kristoff a break. They really, really love you. And then we got fire. There's a lot of passion here. We got the 4-leaf clover. We have the windmill, which is Holland. The dream. We got the dolphin. The dolphin is sweet, intelligent, a very good communicator, deep. We got music and a miracle, you guys. Wow, that's really sweet. So I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and next we have Aladdin's dad. He's really cute too. I like his little salt and pepper hair. Let's see what our cards say. So we're going to start off with this little deck. It's called Neverland, and it's just a regular playing card, but it has some like little messages in it that I like. So we've got, what kind of adventure? So an adventure is on the way, and some kind of king in your life wants to adventure with you, or is asking you about where you want to go. Let's see what your romantic fairy has to say. Ooh, unexpected connection. Opposites attract. So, yeah, it's like good girl, bad boy, bad girl, good boy kind of energy, or just different backgrounds, nationalities. Something about you just is so different and so intriguing that just really, I think more than anything, you have a very strong sexual pull together, but you also have other things that pull you to close together. But that one definitely is at top of the list. You know, this like magnetic pull that you cannot resist. All right, let's see what your twin flame oracle has. Now, if you're not a twin flame, that's okay. Just take this still as a general message from your person. So, messages about trust. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. If it is, and most likely, you know, if you're triggered, it most likely is twin flame or toxic. And then that's hard sometimes to differentiate, right? But really, if you really think about it, toxic people play mean things, right? They just, you can tell the difference. People who are in a twin flame relationship will say things that not necessarily, if you look at it in a bigger picture and a perspective, like if you told your friend what they said, they would be like, yeah, and it's because it triggers you, because it triggers something inside you that you haven't healed, or something that you haven't worked on, or whatever, you know. So there's a little bit of difference in that. Just keep that in mind. What that means to you. Like, why is this bothering me? Why did it get to me so bad? Because this is a place where you just really, you know, you were brought up a certain way to have this sort of attachment to this kind of belief or something like that. And then it meant a lot to you. And then this person's pushing that button that seemed so important. But when you step away, you realize that maybe this isn't quite as important as I made it out to be my whole life. You know, maybe I can release some of these expectations or belief systems or whatever the heck it is, you know? So that there's that. Okay, so how about you have a romantic message? I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. We have union. We are one. Don't let fear get in the way of the truth. This truth. Okay. All right, let's see what your Enchanted Embrace has to say. This is love lyrics and love song titles and other things like that. I can show you the world. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Do you trust me? That's perfect, because Aladdin like reaches his hand out and asks, do you trust me? This person may send all kinds of red flags up maybe to you, and you're like, who is this person? I cannot resist them. What is going on with my heart and my head and my body? You know, and you know, they say such things that just like, make me mad sometimes, but yet I think about it and I realize, wow, they're so right. And anyway, and then there's just something about them. There's something that's so like solid and even and loving in their eyes. You just feel like you can trust them. I'm putting a lot into this more. I'm just getting a lot of channeled messages here. All right, let's see about how are they feeling? Adventurous. Fly me to the moon. Let's go into the unknown together. I'm ready to try new things with you. Do you trust me? Oh, wow. Trust again. That totally caught me off guard. Okay. And content. Feeling so content with you. I'm ready to introduce you to people important to me. Whoa, like move into the next level there. passion. I feel a strong drive to take you in my arms and get naughty with you. Definite strong sexuality here. And romantic surprise. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Enjoy the music of the night. So that, well, is sort of code for, nighttime activities. What do you do at night? Bow chicky bow wow. But honestly, it could be anything. It could be a romantic night. It could be a masked ball. It could be a lot of different amazing things that you do after hours in the dark at night. It's just about mystery, and it's about a very one-on-one kind of connection. It's bats in the belfry. All right. So let's get a lover's oracle message here. You have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. This is really beautiful, and I feel like that is the base of your situation here. It's like that could be another reason why your person is so attracted to you, because they realize you are giving them this space and freedom that no one else has really, and yet you're not running away or going anywhere. You're just there loving them, and so yeah, you're not claiming them like they're some kind of trophy or something like that. They want to be claimed as in, you're mine and you belong to each other, but at the same time, they don't want this ownership dynamic, that turns them off. So I think there's this very nice thing that's going on here where you don't have that attitude about them. You are very open about the situation, although it's not an open situation. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so next we're going to use the Princess Lenormand. So let's see, what do the princesses have to say about this situation? You've got unlock and transformation. That says it all. And look, there's Jasmine. She's like, unlock me, get me out of this tower, get me out of this castle. Let's go explore. Let's go fly in the magic carpet. Oh my goodness. And there is a transformation happening here. So the relationship could be transforming, each of you individually. A whole lot of things could be changing and getting better and evolving, and yeah, it's just like you're having a Cinderella moment where you were in rags one minute, and next minute suddenly you're in this beautiful ball gown being whisked away in a carriage to this magnificent castle to dance, or you're Jasmine and you've transformed yourself into a regular person to mingle with the common folk, just to enjoy the scenery, the fruits and the food and the sights and the sounds, like going on a little vacation with the commoners. Like maybe you're, if you're like a famous person and you're just trying to mix in with the regular people, things like that. So people can transform in all kinds of ways. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. All right, you also got Sven, stubborn Sven, and I'm telling you, Sven represents to me this Taurus full moon, which is also an eclipse, which adds sort of a interesting edge to it. It's just both beginnings and endings. We've got fire, some passion going in here. We've got working things out. We have the marble that represents earth, so like tangible things. Oh, look, you got Aladdin. See, he's a diamond in the rough, and he's going through his transformation. And you have MTV, so music and television connects you, like generationally. You're no different because you have this amazing connection. No matter where you're from, who you are, what nationalities you are, or ages or generations, you have a very interesting connection, like with pop culture or just simply with music and television, And then you have Lieutenant Destamateus. And that's like soldiers and you know, people, military maybe, or first responders, people like that. People who are very brave, who take risks, who stand in front of you to protect you. That kind of type of person. We've got we have the palette here, so artists. We've got India, we have 25, and the four-leaf clover of good luck, and we have the little dancing singing girl. We have honeycomb, so making a honey sweet situation, making a home. We have the numbers 7, 19, and 25, and the number 2. And we have the laurel wreath, which I kind of consider like represents the 6 of Wands and like that famous person, you know, notoriety, the beloved, the recognized person. So yeah, there could be like Jasmine who disguises herself because she doesn't want to be recognized, you know, or there could be Cinderella who disguises herself because she doesn't want to be, you know, she becomes glamorized, you know. So you could go either way. You could like glamorize yourself, or kind of like go low key, wear your sunglasses and your scarf over your head, whatever, just to like enjoy life in a different kind of way. But there is some kind of transformation happening here, so looking really cool. Some artistry this week, definitely, and some fun connectivity, and possibly a whole new world. I mean, there's a lot unlocked. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that, and moving on to the next. I forgot to give you guys a tarot. I'm gonna pull. Sorry about that. I was putting everything away and it's like, oops. So if you hang in there, I got you a tarot. I got tarot cards for you. Ooh, see? I knew it. You got the world, a whole new world. Wow, and the Queen of Coins. So money on the way for you. And the Six of Cups, a nostalgic feeling, like this feeling of yeah, like reminiscing and feeling good and celebrating. And the Chariot, so somebody's coming in fast and furious. Ooh, I just feel like somebody's headed in your direction. But either way, whether you're doing the driving, you got the hands on the wheel, or somebody else, I feel like there is a destiny, a triumph, and achieving things. And with the World and the Chariot, I definitely get the whole magic carpet vibe here. So awesome, you guys. So have a nice trip. All right, I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and here we have Zeus, Hercules' dad, otherwise known as, let's see, so first up we have a nice little stack of pre-shuffled cards, and this one is a playing card deck called Neverland, and it has nice little messages. So you got unrip your plan, Captain. Okay, a plan is on the horizon. It's very kind of like 2 of Wands or 3 of Wands. Let's see what your romantic fairy has to say. Rekindle, an old flame returns. Now, I know a lot of you are like, heck no, I don't want to be with my ex. That's okay. This is not about like being with anybody you don't want to be with. This is for those who want this rekindling thing. Spirit is saying, yes, this is good and this is going to be nice and you're going to enjoy it and you're going to love it. It could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a person that you've actually had a relationship with before. It can be somebody that lit you up, got you excited, that you had a crush on, but nothing ever happened with it, you know. So that could be a possibility too. And for some of you, definitely could be like your soulmates and twin flames, people that you've like had contact with somehow, some way, and you either went into separation or just kind of like had no contact for a while, or no, you know, that kind of energy, and now it's all coming back very strong and fierce and passionately. Let's see what your twin flame oracle messages are. Now, if you're not in a twin flame, that's okay. Just take that as, you know, these messages as love messages. And you have messages of trust. I need you to trust me, and I believe I am working toward union with you. Okay, and Romantic message. I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. Nice. And, ooh, the union message. Our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. Beautiful. All right, and some Enchanted Embrace messages. These are love song titles and lyrics and kind of a mix of things. It was songs that inspired me, even though, because I'm really not that good at writing messages, but I wanted my own message deck, so I decided to let the songs inspire me. So yeah, but my next decks are going to be even better. So we got good, some of them are Disney songs, so this is good. Our mental synchronization can have but one explanation. You and I were just meant to be. So this, we got a helicopter. They're coming after you. Yeah, so this is kind of like having a psychic connection with somebody. You know, you're very in tune with this person. You could have been calling them back to you, and they've heard you. Like, I hear you, I'm on my way, I'm coming towards you. You know, it's not the in Frozen, it's Anna's song, and for some of you, it's interesting because you could relate to her story, like how the first guy wasn't the right guy, but the second guy was, you know. So some of you might be going through, you know, similar situations like that too. Or some of you are really connected with that, you know, with that one, and you just know it, and it's a psychic connection, and there's just this telepathy that's amazing, you know. Let's see what else. And you have, I want to feel your touch. So you could be in a 5D situation or dream connections, and where it's been mostly, oh my gosh, you guys are getting all the sound effects. So it's mostly where you've been wanting to go from the 5D to 3D and like actually feel each other. Or maybe you I said earlier, you bumped into each other, you saw each other, you guys have like this sort of vibe, but you want to do more, you know, you want to really feel each other, like really tangibly touch each other. Maybe you've been flirting online and stuff, and now you just want to take it to the next level. Let's see how they're feeling. Ooh, optimistic, feeling like things are going well, which puts a spring in my step. And secure, I got you, baby. You're safe and sound, and I trust you completely. Connected, I love this feeling, how you finish my sentences and anticipate my thoughts. I don't know, I try to get that off. I think that's paint, or I bent my nail. I don't know what I happened to. Anyway, enthusiastic, feeling very excited to be with you. I want to spend quality time with you. That's nice. All right, let's see what your lover's oracle message is here. Wow, see, you got sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. See, you are leveling it up to a sexy relationship. Let's see what the princesses have to say. They're all blushing. This is a jumbo playing card deck that I turned into Lenormand, so let's see. All right, you have lost and found. See what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. It could be somebody that you met and you lost. Like, maybe you got their number and you lost it. Maybe they found your number and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to call this person. I think she was so cute and I want to talk to her. Abundance. Or any other lost and found situation. You know, this feeling of, I lost you once, I'm not going to lose you again. You know, like this feeling, maybe a past life energy, like, I just know we're meant to be together and I don't want to lose it, you know? And high self-esteem. Very nice. There's a good energy here. Let's see what your tarot has to say. So I think this is definitely a good person coming into your life, whoever they may be. If I could shuffle cards. Ooh, okay. we have the King of Coins, somebody with some money, maybe a Scorpio. We got transformation coming out again, so, ooh, somebody who wears a tux. You'll see why. Oh, and the Empress here, so it could be your energy. I feel like when the interesting, because the Emperor is not here, but the King of Coins. So it's like maybe, you know, the Empress is slightly more evolved, or maybe the King of Coins is just more focused, excuse me, on the, I didn't have time to pause, sorry, on the, let's, you know, that could be a sign too. Anyway, King of Coins, he's focused on the money, but not too selfishly, because he wants to share. She's kind of crazy about the gold too. Anyway, she likes that golden hair. But yeah, the Empress is your beautiful energy, your natural, your connected energy with this person. Is a very, I see that you have a very psychic situation that is definitely coming into the tangible. Like you're actually going to start feeling each other and touching each other and holding each other. There is this huge transformation happening, and the Six of Coins is a reciprocity, a feeling of an equal balance between the two of you. And maybe you will be getting dressed up to go out on the town or something like that. I get this sense of or this could be like your wedding tux, or even, you know, like something formal is about to happen for you, something very formal. All right, well, let's see what the charms have to say. Okay, and you also got Lieutenant Destin Mateus, so that could be, you know, uniforms and getting dressed up very formally. It could be a military ball or something having to do with military or police, or just a person who just has these good high morals and it's honorable. And you have Anna, and she also is she is like the Empress energy, marriage material and everything. And you got the motorcycle, like this could be a hot biker guy. Like we got the motorcycles and the revving up cars going by. Like this is a lot of strong revving your motors energy here. Yeah, cocky, you know, we got the rooster, who could be a Chinese zodiac symbol too for somebody, but also represents, you know, very masculine, very strong, I was going to say arrogant, but not necessarily arrogant, just sure of himself, right? Confident. A confident person. It could also represent mornings and waking up early, wake up call. It's a wake up call. You have protected, you have 17, you have 7, you have, the Christmas tree. So this is a reading for this week, but a lot of times we'll get like little glimmers to the future, and maybe something that happens this week might portend to something later that's going to happen around Christmas time. You have Big Ben. This represents divine timing and yeah, special places. It could represent London for a lot of you. And then we have the bicycle, so it could be your exercise and actually getting on the bike and getting on the move, but also representing movement in a general sense. Like sometimes we don't actually see the movement, but you have to compare it to other things, like a train, of course, compared to a car is a lot faster, but you know, a plane is faster than the car, but when you look at the plane at the sky, it doesn't seem like it's moving that fast, you know, or even when you're sitting in it, doesn't feel like it's that fast, but it calculated it's going a lot faster. It's all these kind of weird and interesting perspectives, right? When you walk and there's a bike that rides past you, the bike looks really fast, right? So it's really in your perspective, and I'm just saying there is movement happening here. And then we have Flounder, who's like your best friend. Oh, we have dancing going on. We have 1, so like 2 in 1 kind of thing, miracle. And look at this, Wada Cash. Like to me, like the only charms you ever need are these two, like twin flame love, and a big wad of cash, and there you go, you're made. I'll take my motorcycle too, you know, whatever. Oh, maybe, you know, some chicken to eat, but anyway, just teasing. But yeah, like, this is abundance galore, and this is like, you know, being completely connected and having a union. And yeah, so you are very connected. You are really close. It definitely, if not the union, or you're definitely headed for a reunion, and it looks like a sexual one to me. So that is it for you guys. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not, welcome back. And hello, all my members. I'm going to shout you out right now. So if you want to become a member, all you have to do is push the join button and pick a tier. The tiers come with special perks and badges and emojis, and just, it's just a lot of fun to be part of this group. I call everybody a sparkle of light, but I do have a sparkle of light category tier. But my tiers start off with Platinum Pixies, and you can get monthly readings for half the price of my private readings that I normally charge. So it's a really great deal. And on top of that, you don't even have to stay a member permanently. Like, you can, you know, leave 1 month and come back if you want to. Subscription, and you know, it's up to you. Like, if you want to just, you know, I think it revolves every month, unless you change your subscription status. But it's super easy to come and go as you please. Anyway, so if you want to become a Platinum Pixie, I have already up there with my Platinum Pixies, Claudia Lane and Lupe C. Golden Fairy, Leo Sunchild, Twin Flames, Luisa Silva and Jolene Sutton, Full of Faithers, Anastasia, Sunny King, Arrow's Mine, Wild Owl Rose, Blissful, and Wolfie, Weird, Sister, and Mary Joy. Thank you guys for joining up. And we have the Sparkles of Light, J.R. Colgan, Divine Goddess, A.A. Kim, Caliph, Valeska, Chrissy from the Ramos Mahoney family, Jessica Johnson, Mona, Mystic Mountain Dance, Brian, and Shayla. Over there on the Patreon page is a little bit similar but different. The Patreon page has also tiers, but they go a little bit higher in case you want to be a high roller and really, you know, support starving artists. I am trying to, you know, put money together in order to get an iPad Pro and Procreate to do some graphic work for my upcoming decks. If you're interested in seeing what my decks look like, you can check out the Patreon page. I have a lot of artwork already posted up there, and you can check out in the links below. The two main places right now where you can see my decks are makeplayingcards.com and Printer Studio. I should be getting some decks soon in my Etsy, but things have been a little bit busy this month, so I'm getting that together. Might have a little delay to it, but in the meantime, definitely check out the other sites where you can find my cards. And I hope you enjoy everything that you see in this channel, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I see you guys next time. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.